There's so much athleticism built in your golf moves right away, but there's still a few steps we need to do before we start hitting golf balls. We need to make sure that we have a proper golf grip, right? And the golf grip, I put a lot of detail in the golf grip because I think it's just so much easier to control the face later on, which means you won't hit it overly sideways, right? If you have a good grip, usually the club face behaves quite nicely, and that's what we need to control direction, right? Okay, here's how I suggest building the grip every single time. And I still tinker with my grip every now and then, or I maintain it. The PGA Tour players, LPGA Tour players maintain the grip all the time and always check on it, right? Always, always, always practice your grip elevated. Never practice your grip and build your grip down here. Always build up here. It's just that way the wrist angles and some of like how the hands position themselves, it just happens naturally, right? So rest it on your belt buckle or stick in your belly button real quick, like so, and support your right hand just to the golf shaft like that. Good. And we start with our left hand. Our left hand, because I'm so tight to the body, my left hand naturally, as I'm gripping it, I'm just put the hand on it, right? Good. So what you want to see is a good 2 knuckles on the left hand side. So most people have the grip too much this way, right? But I want you to hold your hands more over here. It's really like twisted over like that. Good. And the thumb is on the spine or slightly to the right of the spine. All right? Good. Perfect. Pressure point wise, your thumb is, what we call this as a long thumb. Mm-hmm. Can you snug up the thumb a little bit and just right it up a little bit like that? Perfect. Good. And then the pressure point should be not on the fingertip, it should be on the joint, just like that. And turn it over a little bit more like this. It's almost like the fingernails coming up, right? You see that? Mm-hmm. Good. Feel that muscle activated here? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Good. Awesome. There you go. On the side, and then raise the fingernail up a little bit, just like that. Feel that muscle? Yes. Yeah. Good. Absolutely. Perfect. Now, one thing you need to pay attention to, come over here real quick. Okay. As you practice your golf grip, right now, this is not square, right? So we need to make sure the club is absolutely straight down. That way you can practice your golf grip. This is a very old club, quite from the 60s, just so you know. There you go. There you go. Hands move over. Perfect. So that would conclude the left hand. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, this is perfect right here. I like what's going on here with Taryn. My old golf coach always said long lines, good golfers. Right, you can see here, she's got a very long line. Perfect. Love that. Fingernail up. Perfection. Good. Same thing here a little bit, Taryn. Your club face is a little bit closed. Open it up a little bit. Perfect. Now it's absolutely square and perpendicular to the ground. Awesome. Let's go into the right hand. So the left hand is now glued to the club. We're going to use our right hand. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use our right hand's lifeline and put it on top of the thumb, like that. The thumb, yes, exactly. Good. Now we're going to grip down, and then now there's a couple options. Most PGA Tour players have a so-called overlapping grip, so your right index finger overlaps the left, the right pinky overlaps the left index finger. Now, my hands are a little bit too big for this. I prefer interlocking. So, exactly. So, yeah, like this. So we could overlap, which is a common grip on the tour, but how Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus, for example, left index finger and interlock those two. Perfect. That should be a little bit more comfortable, right? Mm-hmm. Good. So, what we need to know about the right hand's grip is the left hand thumb is on the spine, the right hand thumb is not on the spine. It's sitting on the side, and we're creating this little bit of a V situation here. Perfect. Same thing here again, the pressure point is more on the joint, right? It's not too much on the fingertip like that, it's more on the joint. Good. And the right index finger comes down a little bit like that and it wraps it around like that. Here again, that muscle is activated. Perfect. And last but not least, you want to feel like you're wringing out the towel a little bit, which is a little bit of that situation. Okay? Now wring it out a little bit like that. Perfect. That's the most perfect golf grip. And if you just get a little closer to your tummy again this way, and then from there wring it out, that's perfect. Good. Awesome. Now, create that tail again. Good. Core tight. A little wider stance. Good. Good. Good, create a tail, good. Now forward bend, awesome. Then last one is just let your arms hang all the way down, just like that. Good, and we've got golf posture perfection. Let's do it again. We're just going to repeat it a couple times. So one more time. Go through the whole motion. Left grip, perfect. Index finger, wrap it a little bit more around this way. Good, relax your right shoulder, left shoulder a little bit, perfect. Good, maybe just bring it a little lower, perfect. Good, put the right hand on top. Are you interlocking as well? Yes, well done. So, good. So again, opposed to the right, opposed to the left thumb, which is on the spine, the right thumb sits to the side. Good, and nice. And you wrap that index finger around already nicely. There's a pressure point here, right? So there's a good connection point, good. Last but not least, we're gonna wring out the towel a little bit like this, right? Good, and perfect. Now, keep the grip. So weird. Keep the grip, bum back, create that tail, good. Love it, core tight. Yeah, good, let your arms hang. And then, et voila, you look like a perfect golfer with a perfect, one thing a little bit real quick. We want to make sure that these 3 fingers touch the grip.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Love it. Perfect. Index finger, thumb, and feel that pressure point. This is perfection. Perfect. Go to your tummy. Right hand supports the club. Left hand in. Good. Short thumb. There you go. Hike the thumb up a little bit. Like this. Like this.
Oh,
there you go.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like lift it.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Good. Right hand on top. Index finger wraps in there. Perfection. Now bum back. Good. Core tight. Let your arms hang like your orangutan. Perfect. Club drops down. And you got the most perfect posture.